This is filthy. The paint is coming off. Look at that. Wow. Is that Disney quality? I don't think so. Hey guys, Brian here with Main Street Moments. I'm in the EPCOT parking lot, and what I'm doing here today is I want to find out, is EPCOT still EPCOT? And what I mean by that is this: if someone who was here on opening day 40 years ago in 1982 came back today and they had not been to the park once since, not seen any YouTube videos or anything, would they recognize EPCOT as the same park they were at on opening day 82? I'm going to do that by checking out attractions that you can still ride today, that you could ride on opening day in 82, and find out. I'm all 80s out too. I have my retro EPCOT Center hat on. That's right, pretty cool, huh? My Ray-Bans, and I even have a pair of Spicoli Vans. So let's go. Someone coming here for the first time since opening day would probably have a heart attack and a stroke at these prices. Okay, $154 for one day for an adult, $149 for kids. Oh, great deal, thanks Disney. On opening day in 1982, it was $15 for an adult, that's right, and $12 for a child. Wow, what a difference. Well, this looks the same, no doubt. Even though that fountain isn't the exact same fountain, it's a replica of it for sure, and an exact one at that. We'll start with Spaceship Earth, which when the park first opened, nobody knew what Spaceship Earth was, and for years and years, everyone called it the big golf ball, because it looks like a golf ball, doesn't it? And I don't think that's an accident. I think the Disney executives were golfers back in those days, in the 60s and 70s. I think they made it look like a golf ball on purpose. The wait time's just 20 minutes. So let's see how this compares to 1982. Well, Spaceship Earth, you would definitely feel like you had been on this ride. It's the same ride. Obviously, there's some new scenes, and the scenes that were there in the beginning have been updated. But this is one you would definitely, without question, say, you know what? This is just like it was in 82. The Land, of course, is an opening day attraction, and Living with the Land was here on opening day. Of course, Soarin' wasn't. But that's okay. We'll count this as something you could have done on opening day that you can do today, 40 years later. This has definitely got a 1982 vibe to it. I feel like I just stepped back in time to the mall by my high school that I would go to every weekend. Kind of smells like a mall. This is the food court of the mall, of course. It's so funny when you come to a place so many years later. Back in the 80s, this seems so modern. Now it's called retro, so I guess I'm retro. There it is, Living with the Land. The carpet looks like the same carpet from 82, that's for sure. Look at that. Wow. I would say the land is pretty much the way it was. Well, living with the land, that is, back in 82. Obviously, there's some new rides in there. But if you had not been here since 82, this would probably feel right at home to you, without a doubt. Now, of course, the Imagination Pavilion was here on opening day. However, there was not a ride inside on opening day, but that building was there. If you were here on opening day in 82, you'd recognize the building. It's so funny looking at the building because back in the 80s, that was so cool. It was so modern. It was like, wow, that is so futuristic. I can't believe it. And now look at it. It looks like really dated, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. It does. But it's still pretty cool. But there was no attraction inside. And believe it or not, there's a 35-minute wait to ride Journey into Imagination with Figment. For the life of me, I don't understand why there is not a photo op out here with the Dreamfinder and Figment. If there was, there'd be a line all the way back to the entrance of the park, wouldn't there? I don't know why. Well, all in all, I would say that if you just stayed in Future World, you would recognize the park and you would feel it was the same park with some updates and everything else, which is natural. But I think someone from 82 in Future World would feel like, hey, this is the place I went to on October 1st, 1982, without a doubt. A little older, with a few changes, but it's still home. Although there's a lot of things missing that were here on that day that are no longer. But these attractions were opening day attractions, and they're still here, and you can visit them, right? Spaceship Earth, the land, and of course the Imagination Pavilion. So I would say, at this point, I would say EPCOT's still EPCOT, wouldn't you guys? Yeah, I would. I wish they'd bring back EPCOT Center, but they didn't. Hey guys, listen, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video and subscribe, all right? My name is Brian, and I'll talk to you next time.